Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology, and let's start with our coaching class, NAVODAYA coaching class. So children, as you know, we were doing fractions. We did fractions in the last two classes, and today also we are going to do fractions. It's fractions part 3. So let's see what are the topics that we are going to cover in this fractions part 3. All right. So before we start, I would like to tell you again that we are live on YouTube. If you have any questions, any doubts related to the topic, you can ask me in the chat box, in the live chat box, which is there under the video. And kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can get regular updates. Also, if you subscribe to the channel, you will get you can, there is a chat box. You can also answer to the questions which I'll be asking you in the session so that we can have a great interaction. All right. So with this, let's get started. Okay. So here we are supposed to find the greater fraction. Now, if you see this, children, here the denominators are same. These are like fractions. Okay, 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. The fractions are same. Okay, we are supposed to tell the greater fraction. So let's see how to do it. If the denominators are same, what will happen? 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. Just see the numerator. The fraction with greater numerator will be the greatest. So 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. To find the greater fraction, check the denominators. The denominators are same. These are like fractions. Okay. So when the denominators are same, the fraction with greater numerator is the greater fraction. Okay. The greater one is 3. So 3 by 5 is the greater fraction. Here again, the denominators are same. 19 by 16 and 13 by 16. These are again like fractions. Like fractions are the ones which have same denominators. So 19 by 16 and 13 by 16. Which is the greatest? So here again, check the denominators. The fraction with the greater denominator will be the greater. Because the denominators are same. So fraction with the greater numerator will be the greater. Numerator you have to check. Because denominators are same, the only difference is their numerators. So we'll see the numerator. Okay. Now, here, if you see that in the next one, 16 is in the denominator and 8 is in the denominator. Like this, we cannot compare the fractions. You cannot compare the fractions until and unless the denominators are same. So what to do in this case? Okay, now when the denominators are different, we need to make the denominators same. We need to make the fractions like. And how can we do that? We need to make this fraction equivalent. Like basically, how can I make this denominator as 16? How can I do that? I can multiply it by 2, right? I multiplied it by 2. So I got 26 by 16. 19 by 6 I already had. So to make the equivalent fraction of 13 by 8, because I wanted the denominator as 16, I wanted to make the denominator same. Now it is 26 by 16. Right, I multiplied it by 2. I got 26 by 16. So here I can say 19 by 16 and 26 by 16, the greater fraction is 26 by 16. Okay. You cannot compare the fractions until and unless they are like. You have to make the fractions like. And how can you do that? By making the fraction equivalent, by making the denominators same. Okay? Is that clear to you? Now, let's practice a few questions like this. Find the greater fraction. Again, the denominators are different. So, let's see. Okay, you got the answer, but let's see how to do it. 4 by 5 and 3 by 4. what I'll do, I'll multiply the, denominator of the second fraction with the first fraction. Like I'll multiply the denominator of the second fraction with entirely with the first fraction, and the denominator of the first fraction with the second fraction in order to get the denominator same. So what did I do? Second fraction's denominator will be multiplied by the first fraction. The first fraction denominator will be multiplied by the second fraction. Okay, that's what I said. Now here, I can see that this time the denominators are 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 4 is 20, 3 times 5 is 15, 4 times 5 is 20. I got 16 by 20 and 15 by 20. So now the denominators are same. I can say that 16 by 20 is greater than, 15 by 20. So this is the answer. Okay. 4 by 5 is greater than 3 by 4. Right? That's how you have to do it. Next one, please. 7 by 5. And here it is 5 by 4. Yeah? 7 by 5 and 5 by 4. You need to make the denominators same. What did I say? The first fraction denominator will be multiplied by the second fraction. The second fraction's denominator will be multiplied by the first fraction. So here it will be, 4, 4. 28 by 20 and 25 by 20. So which is greater? 7 by 5 is greater. 28 by 20 is, of course, greater than 25 by 20. Yep. That's how you have to do it. Now from next question, you have to do it by yourself. Okay? Let's see how to do it. Over here, find out the greater fraction, 12 by 5 and 5 by 2. Remember one thing, that you have to make the denominators same. Make the denominators same. I hope it's done, because it's very easy. You just need to make the denominator same and that's it. So what we'll do here is 2, 12 times 2, 5 times 2 and 5 times 5, 2 times 5. So here 12 times 2 is 24, 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 5 is 25 and 2 times 5 is 10. So it is 24 by 10 and 25 by 10. 25 by 10 is greater than 24 by 10. Or we can say 24 by 10 is less than 25 by 10. Okay? I hope you got the right answer. Let's do the next one. Here we have 7 by 4 and 8 by 5. Kindly figure out which fraction is the greatest, like is the greater one? Come on, dear children, let's do it. Okay, so let's see how to do it. The denominator of the first fraction will be multiplied by the second fraction. The denominator of the second fraction will be multiplied by the first fraction. So here, 5, 5, 4, 4. 7 times 5 is 35. 4 times 5 is 20. 8 times 4, 32. 5 times 4, 20. So 35 by 20 and 32 by 20. Which is more? 35 by 20. 35 by 20 is greater than 32 by 20. That's the answer. Okay? 35 by 20 is greater than 32 by 20. Easy? Let's do the next one. Find the greatest fraction. Okay. Now what you are supposed to do is you have to make all the denominators same. How can you do it? First, I'll give you some time to do it. Then I'll tell you how to do it. Use your brain, see how to do it. Then I'll tell you. Okay. So children, you remember we did LCM, right? We learned about LCM. So there are 4 denominators I can see and all are different. 10, 3, 5, 15. What will I do is I will find out the LCM. 10, 3, 5, 15. I'll find out the LCM. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 like that only. 5 here, 15 here. I'm doing this to find the LCM, least common multiple. 3, 5 here, 3 times 1 is 3, 5 here, 3 times 5 is 15, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 5 is 30. Means the LCM is 30. Okay. Now I'm going to make the denominators same. Means I want the denominator to be 30 because that is the LCM. I want the denominator to be 30 because that is the LCM. So what I'm going to do is to get 30 in the denominator. Yeah, to get 30 in the denominator, I need to multiply 10 by 3. Then only I'll get 30. 3 times 10 is 30. 10 here, 10 here. 5 times 6 is 30. 6, 6. 15 times 2 is 30. So let's see. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 6 is 12. 13 times 2 is 26. So I can see that the greatest is 26 by 30. Wait. Yeah, the greatest is 26 by 30. Okay, that's how you have to do it. Is that clear to you? What did I do? I just made the denominator same. 10 times 3 is 30. 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 10 is 30. 2 times 10 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30. 2 times 6 is 12. 15 times 2 is 30. 13 times 2 is 26. Wait, what happened? Okay, so here I can say that the answer is 13 by 15. Wait. Yeah, 13 by 15 is the answer here. Okay, let's do the next question. First, you need to find the LCM. LCM of 10, 15, 5, 15. I think we did the same thing in the last question. No, 10, 3 it was. So let's find the LCM. 2 times 5 is 10, 15, 5, 15. Then 3, 5, 3, 5s are 15, 5, 5. 5, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Okay. So here again, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 5s are 30. LCM is 30. LCM of 10, 15, 5 and 15 because 2 5s are 10, 15 as it is, 5 as it is, 15 as it is. 3 5s are 15, 5 1s are 5. So I need to make the LCM as 30. 30, 30, 30, 30 here. So let's see with which number do I have to multiply. To make 30 for the first fraction, I need to multiply it by 3. 15 times 2 is 30. 5 times 6 is 30. 15 times 2 is 30. So let's see here. 7 times 3, 21. Hold on. Yeah. 7 times 2 is 14. 3 times 6 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12. So which is the greatest fraction? It is 7 by 10. 21 by 30. All right. So only thing is that you have to make the denominators same. Right? Now, find the greater fraction. If you see this fraction, there is something common. The numerators are same. Okay. So when the numerators are same, the fraction, listen to this very carefully. When the numerators are same, the fraction with smaller denominator is a greater fraction. I repeat, when the numerators are same, so the fraction with smaller denominator is greater. So which has a smaller denominator? This one. That means this fraction is greater than that one. Okay. The fraction with smaller denominator is the greater. This has a small denominator. That means it is greater. It's opposite. Smaller denominator will be the greater one and greater denominator will be the smaller one. When the numerators are same. Here also the numerators are same. So what was the thing? When the numerators are same, the fraction with smaller denominator, this is the smaller denominator, 8 is smaller than 9, will be the greater. Okay? Fraction with the smaller denominator will be the greater. I hope it's clear to you. Children, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. There is a chat, live chat below the video. So over here, the next one, find the greatest fraction. Greatest. You need to find the LCM again because the denominators are different. Yeah. Find the greatest fraction. Okay, so let's find out the LCM of 10, 10, 5, and 15. 10, 10, 5, 15. 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 5 is 10, 5 there, 5, 15 there. 3 times 5 is 15, and 5 times 1 is 5. Again, the LCM is 30. Yeah? Let's see how we can get the denominator as 30. Okay? So, over here, 10 times 3 will give me 30. 10 times 3 will give me 30 again. 5 times 6 will give me 30. And 15 times 2 is 30. Let's see. 8 times 3, 24. 7 times 3, 21. 6 times 6, 36. 6 times 2, 12. The greatest fraction is 36 over 30, which is 6 by 5. Yeah? Easy, right? So the main thing, like simple thing that you have to do is make the denominator same. Once you make the denominator same, you can clearly figure out which is greater and which is smaller. Right? Next question. Smallest fraction this time, dear children. Be it smallest or greatest, you have to make the denominator same. That means you have to find the LCM of 3, 5, 5, 6. Come on. Okay, so over here, let's see how to do it. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 5 times 1 is 5. Oh my God, again. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 is the LCM. Again, I need 30 in the denominator. And how can I get it? Okay, how can I get it? 3 times 10 is 30. If I'm multiplying the denominator by 10, I have to multiply the numerator also by 10. 5 times 6 is 30. Yeah. 6 times 5 is 30. So 2 times 10 is 20. 4 times 6, 24. 2 times 6, 12. 5 times 5, 25. So the smallest is this. 12 by 30 means 2 by 5. Yeah. It's that easy. Okay. Now, dear children, let's quickly revise multiplication of fractions. How did we multiply the fractions? It's simple, very simple. Multiplication of fractions is so easy. Numerator here, denominator here, numerator here, denominator here, times. Numerator will get multiplied by numerator, denominator will get multiplied by the denominator. 11 times 4, 44. 10 times 5, 50. It's 44 by 50. That's it. You don't have to do anything else here. Just the numerator being multiplied by the numerator and denominator being multiplied by the denominator. It's that easy. That's simple. Okay. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. That's all you have to do. Okay, I hope this is easy now. Okay, so the next one, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Tell me the answer fast. Come on, dear children, those who are watching, I want your answers in the chat box. Come on, it will be fun. I'll be able to see your answers. So 20 times 1 is 20. 21 times 5 is 105. Yeah, 20 times 1 is 20. 21 times 5 is 105. Next one. If you got that right, that means you're doing great. Nine by 10 times 4 by 5. Numerator times numerator. Denominator times denominator. 9 times 4 is 36. 10 times 5 is 50. 36 by 50. You can also reduce this fraction. If it's 36 over 50, you can also reduce this fraction. Means simplify. Okay. 18 by 25 can also be this the answer. Next. What will I do here is, I will reduce it right here. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 12 is 24. Then 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. Anything else that I can do? I guess no. 3 times 9 is 27. And 23 times 4. 92. Or you can straight away do 18 times 9. And then 23 times 24. Here it is this. Either this or this, both are correct. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is division. Let's revise some division questions as well. Just 3 things that you need to do in division. Keep, change, flip. What does that mean? Keep this fraction, means keep it as it is. Change this sign and flip this. Flip as in the reciprocal. So before we do the division, let me tell you what is reciprocal. Numerator is written on top, denominator at the bottom, right? When we do the reciprocal, numerator goes down, denominator goes up, means upside down. That is the reciprocal. Numerator goes down, denominator goes up. That is the reciprocal. So 2 by 5, I will keep it like, I will write it like that only. So 2 by 5, I'll change the division sign into the sign of multiplication. And the reciprocal of 3 by 4. If it's 3 by 4, if I'll do its reciprocal of 3 by 4 will be 4 by 3. Numerator will come on top, at the bottom, and denominator will come on top. It's 4 by 3. Can we solve it? Yeah, of course. 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times 3 is 15. Answer is 8 by 15. Okay. All right. Next one. 2 by 15 divided by 6 by 7. 2 by 15, I'll keep. I will change this division sign to multiplication, and this is flip. 6 by 7 will be written as 7 by 6. So 2 times 7 is 14. 15 times 6 is 90. It's that easy, dear children. So you have to continue in the same way. Okay, let's practice a few more questions. I want you to do this. Keep, change, flip. Okay, so I hope it's done. 8 by 13 will be like that only. Keep. Next step is change. Division sign will be changed to the sign of multiplication. Then flip means reciprocal. 11 by 24 will be written as 24 by 11. 8 times 24 is 192. And 13 times 11 is 143. This is your answer. Did you get the same? If yes, then perfect. Kudos. Next one. Keep, change, flip. So 18 will be written, 18 by 7 will be written like that only because it's keep. Division sign will change into the sign of multiplication, and the reciprocal of 9 by 24. It's 24 by 9. Okay. So 18 times 24 is 432. And 7 times 9 is 63. I can also do one thing. As the numbers are getting big, I'll reduce them in the form of fraction only. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 7 times 1 is 7. 7. Okay. Yeah. So I got, yep. So here I got 2 times 24, which is 48. And 7 times 1, 7. Okay. Because this is divisible by 9. I can even reduce this. Hold on. Divided by 9. Let's see. Here I got 7. So 432 divided by 9. I'm just checking. 9 times 4 is 36. Oh, no, it's not divisible. That means something else is there. So I just want to say that you can even reduce this. Wait. Yeah. 432 over here divided by, yeah, 432 divided by 9 we will do. 9 times 4 is 36. 13 minus 6. 7 and 2. 9 times 8 is 72. I got 48 by 7 here. That's how you can do it. 48 by 7 in both the ways. Next, 16 by 7. Keeping the fraction, changing the sign, and then doing the reciprocal. Calculate it fast. What will be the answer? 16 times 11, 176. And then 7 times 24 is 168. Okay, so that's how you have to do it, dear children. And that's all for our today's class. Thank you so much for joining the class. It was a lovely session with you. I would request you to kindly practice more and more these kind of questions. You can watch the replay of the session as well once it's done, so that you can practice more, so that the concepts get fixed in your mind. And thank you so much once again. I'll see you again super soon. By the time, take care and have fun.